Hello everyone, my name is Vey and I'm a pharmacist at Lims Pharmacy. Welcome to another episode of SK Health Time. In this series, we'll be focusing on diabetes. So due to popular demand from the community, everyone wants to know and learn more about diabetes. This is a big issue in our community at the moment. So in Australia, in total, there are about 4.4% of the population currently living with diabetes. And so that comes to about 1 million people in Australia at the moment. And the scary thing is there are other people that may not even know they have diabetes. So there's about 250,000 to even another million people that are living with diabetes at the moment, but they are not aware of it. So through this series, we hope to educate everyone on what is diabetes and educate everyone on how to live a better lifestyle, a more healthy lifestyle in order to minimize the risk of diabetes, because sometimes if you're not aware that diabetes may not even have any symptoms as well. So if you don't get regular checks, if you don't understand about what a healthy lifestyle is, you might be putting yourself at risk. So first of all, what is diabetes? To better explain what diabetes is, it's better we go a step back and talk about how the human body functions, especially when we have a meal, when we eat something, what happens. So when we eat a meal, when we eat rice or noodles or whatever, all these food contain sugar. So these sugars, when we intake it into our body breaks it down to small pieces, small sugars, and then our pancreas, that produces what they call insulin. So those insulin help our cells, our muscle and all our organs to absorb these sugars from our food, and that creates fuel for our body. So we use that sugar for fuel, for energy, to do the things that our daily activities that we normally do. Diabetes, there's an issue when we are eating. However, our pancreas is producing the insulin, but the insulin are not working as well. So that means when we're eating, the sugar stays in the blood, the insulin, the cells, the insulin is not functioning well, so the muscles and organs and so on are not absorbing the insulin, absorbing the sugar. So the sugar stays in the bloodstream, so it just floats around in there, and that can cause damages later on on our body. So we will go through that a bit more detail, but in the coming episodes. So, but it can, just as a summary, can affect like the eyes, can affect the nerves, can affect the kidneys, and a lot of other things as well, but we'll go into a bit more detail later on. So that's why, like in this series, we aim to educate everyone on the damaging effects of diabetes, how we can prevent it. So at the moment, Lims Pharmacy, we are currently working with the Pharmacy Guild, the University of Sydney, and also Deakin University, to help to find a way how we can educate our community better, how we can detect earlier before anyone has diabetes, so then we can reduce the risk of getting diabetes, because once we get diabetes, it's very hard to reverse back, because your body started to get damaged and so on, and so very hard to go back. So we want to detect earlier and prevent the risk of everyone getting diabetes. So if you are age 34 to 75, you may be at risk of getting diabetes. If you're not sure, if you haven't checked with a doctor in the last 12 months, please come into Lims Pharmacy. We can provide you a 15-minute consultation. We'll go through a series of questions and ask you whether you to detect whether you're at risk of diabetes or not. But we also spend time to educate you how to eat better, how to exercise better, and minimize your risk of getting diabetes. So stay tuned in the next episode. We can go through a bit more about different types of diabetes. But if you want to learn more, know more, please come in to see us. We can explain to you a bit more. Thank you.